quite interesting, that Robert Trott letter. He talks about the normal person in the street being confused, and it's clear that it's confusing enough that the normal minister in the street was also quite confused by it.
How well briefed are ministers on these kinds of tables, Jill?
So I think she should definitely have been aware about what of this. I mean, I think you need to think about what was she trying to do in this interview. I think the direction you took the interview probably took her aback.
Indeed, it was
slightly.
about Labour's changing plans.
Come out. I think she'd come out in the first part of the interview. I think was largely about Labour's U-turn on the 28 billion, and they hadn't put anyone up to speak. So you had a bit longer maybe with Laura Trott. She probably didn't expect it to go there, but one of the reasons why Labour has had been long agonised about the 28 billion or not the 28 billion is because of the fiscal rules, and broadly they seem to be adopting the government's fiscal rules as well. So I think it was a sort of legitimate place to go. And I think one of the problems for the Chief Secretary is she'd got this mantra, which the Prime Minister has been using, that debt is falling. She probably hadn't recently acquainted herself with those tables and got herself, a bit tangled up. And then, frankly, the Treasury today is trying to do a bit of a repair job by pointing at other numbers that do, back up what their minister was saying. That's a sort of fairly normal thing to do, is you desperately hunt around for something that you can point to and say, look, no, the minister was actually right if you interpret it like this and make these assumptions.
Jill, thanks for that. Jill